Hi y'all, I'm Brittany. Welcome to my back porch. Today that's where I am canning. If y'all are already subscribed, welcome back. If y'all saw in my hot sauce video, we did a batch of 12 hot sauce bottles, which were 5 ounces. Today I am doing a double batch of that. Everybody loved it so much. My husband and I have already used a bottle of it. It is so good. It is a little bit vinegary, but I had to use that much vinegar in order to make it shelf stable without having to put it in the fridge or water bath can it. Hang on, baby. We'll try to find the lizard just a second. Sorry about that. I am doing this batch outside. I have an electric stovetop burner, and I have it sitting on the shelf for our barbecue pit. And let's see where we're at. So I've got it on high, and I'm currently waiting for it to come up to a boil. Isn't that just so pretty? I have, let's see, 90 ounces of red jalapenos and Tabasco peppers. Now there are 1 or 2 green jalapenos in there, as you can see, but that's not that many. It's not going to make that much of a difference. And you could put different colored peppers in here. It's just not going to be a red hot sauce. It will turn out brown. If you do mostly green peppers, it will obviously be a green hot sauce. I have, hang on, baby. I have, let's see. I'll have to look back at my recipe, but I have 9 ounces of garlic, which I put through my garlic press, and it is in here. And I have, good Lord, let me check my recipe. Okay, let's see, where were we? 90 ounces of chopped peppers, 36 ounces of a mixture of shallots and onions. I ran out of shallots, so I just went ahead and used some of our homegrown red onions, and that worked out fine. I think that will work out for flavor. And the 9 ounces of garlic, and once I got 9 ounces, then I put it through my garlic press and just added it straight to the pot. I have 46 whole peppercorns and 9 cups of vinegar, and it says 18 teaspoons of salt. I didn't feel like going through the math, so I just did it. But whatever y'all want to do. I am doing this outside. I don't know if I said this a minute ago, but oh man, whenever we first made that first batch, y'all, the way this smells is so potent that, okay, go, that we had to open all the windows, all the doors, and yeah, I had to take my little one so it wouldn't burn her eyes. It was burning my face standing next to the stove. But our peppers that we grow at the farm are famously hot. So I know I talk about that in almost every video that they're in, and I do make a lot with them because we grow them. I mean, we grow plants upon plants upon plants of them. I think we have 3 rows of them, and I'm gonna have to ask how many feet long those rows are, but there's a lot. And we do sell to local farmers markets around here, but at this time of year, the peaches aren't really a thing anymore. They're not as busy as they used to be. Therefore, we don't sell as many as we did at the beginning of the year. So what I do is I take whatever he's not going to sell, and I process it. I can it, I freeze it, I cook with it. I try to do everything that I can to preserve it, so that way all the money that it took to go into growing these products does not go to waste, and the family can still enjoy it all year long. You want it to a boil that you can't stir down. See how it kind of slows down a little bit whenever I stir it? I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes to get up to a good boil. Wow. I'm going to move over. And then I'm going to turn this down. This is a brand new burner that I've never used before. So I'm going to kind of play with it and get it to just the right simmer. I would consider this to be like the good simmer that I want it to be at. And I'm gonna put the lid on, and then I'm just gonna walk away and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to check on it and give it a stir, and then probably simmer it for another 5 minutes. I just turned it down to about right there. I'm not entirely sure what you'd call that, but it is already coming down to the simmer that I want. So we will be back in 15 minutes to see what it looks like. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Sorry about my hair if it looks a little crazy. I had to throw it up. It is really hot out here. I think it's, let's see, 102. Wow, it's a cold front. So let's lift this lid and see what it looks like. Oh, that's hot. Okay, let me go get a thing. You know what I'm talking about. All right, got it. Open the lid away from you. That steam is not only hot, but it is potent. Like, I'm not even kidding, y'all. It's very pretty, but it will.
Really pretty.
It will. What did you say?
It's always really pretty.
Well, of course, it's always really pretty.
Poor lizard's over here dying.
Hear my mom back here. She is not a hot sauce fan. She's back here. The lizard's over here dying in the corner.
Yeah, he's like, Lord, what's that smell?
Hey, what if he likes the hot smell?
He doesn't.
Sorry about us, y'all. Welcome to the family. I don't know what to say. My daughter's over here yelling at it, telling it to come out. You know how it is. I have this back inside, and of course, I put my oven pad, whatever. I can't think of the words today, y'all. Here it is. I'm going to let this sit and cool down before I put it through. It does not have to be hot when you put it in the bottles because the vinegar preserves it. So, and my bottles actually seal by, you put like a liner around the top of the lid, and you stick it in boiling water real quick, and it just goes, and it seals onto the bottle. Just like you find hot sauce bottles in the store, and it's got that cover around the lid. That's what mine are. So I'm going to let this cool down. I'm going to order dinner. I'm not cooking today, so my husband is going to pick us some up before he gets back home. And I'm going to run to the farm real quick. And as soon as I get back, this should be cooled down enough to put in my food processor and put in my bottles. I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, I've got back from the farm. My husband's off work, and he's gonna help me knock this out real quick so we can go ahead and eat dinner afterwards. you want to strain this to get your solids out. I guess technically you don't have to, but we're putting them in bottles, so
Sit up there.
we prefer to do this part. You just kind of mix it around in your strainer.
Yeah.
If you can see the liquid coming out of it.
Yeah.
That is what you want in the bottom.
Don't copy me.
My bowl is getting a little full, so I'm gonna get my funnel. I'm just gonna put it in my jar. Everything I'm using today, I will link down below. If y'all are interested in my little bottles and stuff, they really do come in handy. I am gonna make sure I have a couple left though. My grandfather requested that I do some of the vinegar salsa with whole peppers in it. So I'm just going to do about 2 bottles of that for him. I was going to try to get that done today as well while I did this, but I did not have the time for it. So at least I got this canning project completed and done. And other than doing that and making cowboy candy, that is all I'm doing with hot peppers this year. I do have some stuff that I'm going to do with bell peppers. That's going to be a little bit later on. They're not quite ready yet. They're still kind of small. Okay. Pop your top on. Screw on your lid. And there you have it. We're going to do that until we've got all this done, and then I will show you how many we get. Okay. My little helper's here helping us. And she is putting the seals on the top of the bottles. Next. Good job. Good job. I'm going to get a pot out and get some water boiling. Okay, now I'm going to start sealing them. And there you go. I'm going to get this done to all these guys. It's so easy, just like that. And these seals, the lids, the stoppers, everything comes with these 5-ounce bottles. And I believe it was a pack of 24. And it's just so easy. All right, y'all. Well, that's the end of my hot sauce canning day for the second time. This is how many we got. I got 14 5-ounce jars and one 10-ounce jar. We had to reuse this one, so I'm just going to put it in the fridge. But yeah, there it is. I hope y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good night.